You know, guys, I was sitting here thinking, and I said, man, just sitting here, just reminiscing, sitting here, just, when you talk to people and you hear God speaking through certain individuals to you, and it feels so good, man, when you finally realize that God is using you for good. When you realize that something that so many people look down on, something that so many people took for granted, something that so many people just didn't see the value in it, and God gives it to certain people because he knows that those certain individuals would do something good with it. He knows that those certain individuals will be able to pass that blessing on to so many other people, bless so many other people, and those same people can be a blessing to others. Those same people can be a blessing to their families, a blessing to their communities. And man, I tell you guys, when you really realize that God is using you for his own purpose, man, it's a feeling that you can't describe, but you just know it's an amazing feeling. And I feel so good for myself to being able to first let God guide me out of darkness, okay? Because again, I'm 41 years old, but half of my life, I can't say half of my life, but especially in my 20s, my early 30s, I was walking in darkness, okay? I didn't have any light, okay? But once I allowed God to come into my life and guide me to the light and allow me to see, all right, way beyond what the human eyes can see. Guys, that's just when things just started to the blessings, so many things came to fruition. The life, I really started to see the true meaning of life. And what that is when you can help another life, when you can be a benefit to another life, you can be a blessing to another life. I've been criticized so much where guys used to tell me, you talk too much, you share too much, okay? But I now see this is why so many people stay in the same position they were a year ago, 5 years ago. Why? Because that's not godly. God, if you're a person of God, you're supposed to share, okay? You're supposed to break bread. You're supposed to share love. You're supposed to share peace, okay? So when people tell you something, all right, what you shouldn't supposed to do, all right, a lot of time that comes from individuals who are walking in darkness. Because first of all, when they say stuff like that, it's usually because they already don't think there's enough, all right? But God has told us, if the birds can wake up every single day with no worries, why are we worried? And guys, I'm telling you, when you let God come into your life, man, worries, stress, depressed, it just goes away, man, because you realize God has not let me down. He has brought me this far, and he's going to take me to so many more higher places. I had a buddy tell me yesterday, he said, Courtney, you think you're doing something now, bro? You just now scratching the surface. God has so much more in, and I can feel God talking through Rara. I can feel the presence just through the phone, just through that phone communication. Just the God just speaking through him to me, letting me know, continue to do what you do, okay? You're going to have individuals that are not going to support you. You're going to have people that are going to be envy of you, jealous of you. But don't worry about that, because I'm going to take care of you. And I'm going to make sure that you continue to shine. And they will continue to see what I'm doing in your life. Guys, ladies, let God be the light of your life. Let God guide you. Let God show you what he can do in your life if you just give him the opportunity. I am living proof, all right? And I'm just telling you, all you have to do is just allow him. And man, I'm telling you, you will just your I call it that third eye, not these two eyes, but that third eye, you would just have just a whole different vision of just how everything really is. And it's a beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sight.